I was really hoping after the 2022 midterm elections that I would never again, ever have to do a segment about Herschel Walker, who, of course, in 2022 was running as the Republican Senate candidate in the state of Georgia, and he lost to Democratic challenger Raphael Warnock, actually incumbent Raphael Warnock. And I thought once all that was settled, totally done with Herschel Walker, not going to have to talk about him again, right? Unfortunately, no. Because it turns out that even though we're a year and a half past that election where Herschel Walker won, a little over a year and a half, he is still causing some pretty massive problems for the Republican Party. And the problem is that Herschel Walker is sitting on more than $4 million in his campaign accounts, from more than 18 months ago, $4 million, and both the state of Georgia's Republican Party and the National Republican Party are going broke right now, and they're getting pissed off that Herschel Walker is not giving them the money. Like, you're not running for office again. You actually re-enrolled in college, which is great. You want to get your undergraduate degree, but can we please, as a bankrupt party, have this money? And Herschel Walker says no. Let me read you some of this. Georgia Republicans should be supported by those dollars in whatever legal fashion the campaign can, said John Watson, a former Georgia State GOP chair. What's even funnier, is that Herschel Walker was reached out to from this story in Politico. So they call up Herschel Walker and they're like, hey, you've got Georgia Republicans pissed off you're not sharing the money. You've got the National Republican Party pissed off you're not sharing. The Georgia Republican Party, by the way, is almost completely broke. Like, they have no money. The National Republican Party is almost broke. So they're like, Herschel, why are you not sharing the money? And Herschel Walker told him this, quote, this is a direct quote from him. It wasn't money left in my account. Everyone keeps saying that. He was then asked to clarify those comments, and he ended the call saying that he was in the middle of writing a paper. He said we could talk about it sometime, but did not respond to any further inquiries. So he's like, yeah, I'm writing a paper. I can't talk right now, but there's no money in that account. So if only there was a way to check and see if there was money in the account. Oh, wait! Every quarter, if you have a campaign fund that exists, you have to file financial statements. And wouldn't you know it, his campaign has been filing the financial statements. And the most recent one filed at the end of March shows that he has more than $4 million sitting in the account. So either Herschel Walker doesn't know that he has $4 million in the campaign account, or he's lying. Given what we saw from him during the campaign, I'm willing to bet. Actually, I don't know. I mean, no offense, but Herschel Walker is definitely not the sharpest knife in the drawer, so him not knowing it's there is absolutely plausible. But him lying about it is also totally plausible, so I don't know which one it is. He's either an idiot or a liar. It's one of those, or possibly some weird combination of both. But the campaign finance filings do show more than $4 million in there. And I'm going to have to go with the fact that Herschel Walker is lying, because over the last year and a half, he's actually given some of the money away. He's given, I think, $400,000 to various nonprofits and charities, and he gave $100,000 to the National Republican Senate Committee. So he's given away $500,000, and the rest of it, $4.3 million, is in his account. So he knows it's there because he's given it away. And for the record, this money cannot be used personally by Herschel Walker. It has to be used either on political purposes, so he can give it to candidates, he could give it to the National Party, or he can give it to nonprofits and charities, which again, he spent $400,000 on that. So for him to say, like, there's no money there, why do people keep saying that? Because there is money. You filed it. You said there's $4.3 million in there. I mean, I don't know. Look, Republicans, y'all got a ton of problems, but this is why you don't put, stupid people in these positions to have millions of dollars in campaigns. You don't put them up as candidates, because then stuff like this happens and you end up getting screwed all over again, just like when you got screwed because he lost in 2022. So here we are halfway through the year 2024, and Herschel Walker is still screwing over the Republican Party. Hey everybody, I don't know if you've noticed this, but we are closing in on a pretty major milestone here at Fair and Balanced as we approach 500,000 subscribers. But we're not there yet, and we definitely need your support. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel, and don't forget, like and comment on the videos and share them as widely as possible.